Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I had said before on my Thursday video this past week, I consider that one more my whip and chat video, and I want to try different video ideas on Sunday. So this first idea I had was kind of do a mini chat. That's the best way I could think of wording it. But the plot twist is I'm only going to try to complete a section that I have under the release paper. This wonderful painting I'm working on is Afternoon Tea by Randall Spangler, and it's from diamondartclub. It's my poor Spangler I've been working on for a while. And I don't know, I just love working on this painting, so I thought let me test this painting for the idea that I have. The section I'm going to work on is this part. Sorry, I just love the sound when I remove the release paper. I'm gonna try to just, as you can see, it's not that large of a size. So what I want to do in this video is record completing this whole section, because every time I do whip and chats, I end the video and you all unfortunately do not see the completion of the area. I do try to put a photo and all of that, but I'll be honest, some days I just unfortunately am not able to put a photo. So I do apologize for that. First color I'm going to work on is our lovely 310. There's a little lining part that I really want to complete before I start filling it in. I usually do that with paintings that have lines. I probably said it a whole bunch of times. I treat it like a coloring book. So I'll work on the lining first, and then I'll start filling in all the color. And this section I had already, well, if you can see, it's a little off, because originally I was working my release paper in a different size. This is an older diamondart canvas, so it does not have the perforated plastic, I can never say that word, which I've been using for a lot of my other paintings I've been working on. Now, the thing is, I haven't really tested it of just working on working on just a section of this size. So honestly, I don't know how long this video is going to be. The reason also I call it kind of a mini chat, sort of, is that I originally had the idea of doing kind of, as you all know, I was doing 10-minute whip and chats during the week, but for some reason, those poor whip and chats kept ending up more than 10 minutes. So I thought, why don't I do a 10-minute relaxing ASMR video? I've been wanting to make an ASMR video forever, but where I live, yeah, it's not the quietest, so it's a little harder to kind of try doing that. Right now, you can probably hear my fan because it's really, really hot in my craft room. So apologies. I'm going to try to edit it out or just lower it a bit. So that's why I thought, yeah, I don't think I can. Unless I, down the line, move to another place that's a little bit quieter. I could look for that. And of course, in the future, I'm not planning to move where I'm currently living at right now. But just to take note of that, because I've always wanted to make ASMR videos. Mostly because I love watching them. Actually, that's a lie. No, yes, I do love watching them, but I love hearing them. Not so much that I'm focused on hearing it. I like them as background sound. I don't know why. I kind of like that with the ASMR videos. And that's why I thought, let me try to do just a short one. Just if you just want a quick little relaxing, video with nice or wonderful popping sound. I thought of that, but same thing. I'd work on a section and you wouldn't see me complete it, because if it's in 10 minutes, I know I can't complete a section of this size in 10 minutes. So I thought, why don't I just put the best of both worlds? Make it kind of like a chat, but then kind of not. So sometimes you'll hear me stop talking and you can just be hearing the sound of, our wonderful popping sound of placing the diamonds. And just pretty much I'll start talking whenever there's, a topic I wanted to mention. Most of the time I'm mostly just going to be focusing on the painting. So sometimes you'll hear me, as I just did, stop talking. Again, I also have that habit that I forget I'm recording. So I'm going to switch over my color. The 310 was smaller than I thought. I thought it was more. This wonderful section, as you can see, has a lot of confetti. This is the dragon's tail. This is his little arm. And this is the rest of his body. This is the edge of... Oh, I don't believe you can see it. Oh, no, it's because it's behind the camera. There's an edge of the teacup. But where I sectioned where the release paper was... Apologies. Section of the teacup wasn't in it. So I'm going to try to stay in the area that I sectioned off with the release paper. Oops, almost lost all my diamonds. And I'll put that away. I'm just switching over to a different color real quick. So the next color I'll work on... I'm trying to get into the habit whenever I'm painting. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I did start working on... Actually, I'll work on the color for the symbols, the capital C. I started because I saw another diamond painter do it as well, and I kind of like the idea of it. And I actually saw, actually work a little faster when I do that. Oh, the next wonderful color is 3371. You'll see it in a moment. It's a nice, really nice cocoa brown. Oh, you can't see it, apologies. See? I shook it close to me and I thought I was on camera. And yeah, I saw that this wonderful diamond painter would complete all of the areas that had a lot of the color. And then she would continue on with the rest of the colors. And I thought that was so neat. And to me, I've been doing that. And I feel that I paint a lot faster when I do that. I'm not too sure why. I think it's because when we complete large sections of a color, we actually see how much is left of, whatever area we're working on. And I think that's why for myself, I feel that I'm completing faster because I already did the large section. And I'm moving on to the smaller area with some smaller amount of colors. That's the way I think of it. And, so the section, as you all saw when I removed the release paper, I knew I was going to work on that. But the bottom section, the bottom area in this part, I didn't complete it. So I'm kind of figuring out where the where the release paper ended without me. Because if I keep going down, I'm not going to be on camera. So that's why I'm making sure when I'm placing that I kind of remember where the release paper was. So as you can see, there's a straight edge here. So around where the corner is, that's where the release paper ended. So I'm going to make sure not to go further than that so y'all can still see it on camera. And I was thinking, let me finish that section before I start recording. No, it was going to be too long. And I really wanted to record this video because I wanted to see if this wonderful idea would work out. And this painting, I just recently finished a large section. It's on the other side. You can't see it on camera. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty how it's coming out. Also because I really like this pink section, as you can see behind the tail. I love that color. It's kind of a nice magenta pink. And I just loved how it looked when I finished that section because the majority of it, it's part of, this is a chair that's in the background behind the dragon. And it's this beautiful, beautiful magenta color that when I completed that part, I saw, oh, it's part of the chair. Sorry, I'm just making sure those are really straight. Hopefully y'all like this idea because y'all get to see, this wonderful section get completed. No matter how long it's going to take me. And that's I feel my issue is I still believe I'm a slow painter. But I do think I am getting a little faster. It's just, when I was painting that other section I was completing earlier, I actually got through it really quickly. But that's because I'm not, I'm just listening to music. And I'm just painting. I think I slow down when I'm recording because I know I don't want to just stay quiet for, 15 minutes. And you're all thinking, is she going to say anything? So that's why I try to be a little careful whenever I'm recording to mention something. Oh, actually I was going to mention something. But since this one I wanted to be more relaxed, more chill a little bit. Not feel like, you know, do kind of an update type of thing. Because especially with my Thursday whip and chat I did recently, I think I provide a lot of info to y'all. There is one thing I forgot to mention. I'm actually, on my single placer, I did state I'm using a wax from the wonderful company. If you hear the wonderful popping sound, the wax is doing that. I really love this wax, and I've been using it for already a couple days, and I've been painting a lot, switching off to a lot of my whips I've been working on, and I just really love the wax. It just works really nice. Every now and then I'll have to add more, but it really takes a while before the stick gives up and I just put some more. To me, it's not an issue, and I love the smell of it. So the other thing is the putty I'm currently using on. And I'm not going to tell you which one it is because it's the next scent that I'm about to release either later today or on Monday. Stay tuned because I still have to... I already have the putty made. Reason I'm using it now is because I'm testing it. And I thought, yeah, let me test it during this video because I haven't had a chance. I was testing the other scent that I recently released, but I didn't get a chance to test this one. So I decided, let me try using it during this video. So far, this is the third painting I've already worked on with this same putty. I take forever to switch out. And I love how it's coming out, so stay tuned for the release. I usually wait till after I test it, so... And I've been using it all day. It's working pretty fine if I can put diamonds straight. I like it a lot. I really love the smell, but as I said, y'all are going to have to wait till I release it. And oh, and thank you to everyone who recently purchased in my Etsy store. That super surprised me. It's when I put out the new scent. Really appreciate it because I love getting random surprised orders. And I always try to ship them out quickly because I'm myself, I don't like making people wait. So when I see it, I always make sure to, you know, because since I'm working a full-time job, I always make sure as soon as I get home, get it packed and ready to ship out the next day. So wonderful people are ordering, don't have to wait so long. Mostly because it'll be in the back of my head, oh my goodness, I gotta send it out. And that's more on me than anything because, as I said, I don't like making people wait. So I think I already finished this color. There's some in the lower area, but as I stated, I'm not going to continue beyond where y'all can't see. So it's around this section. It's actually, I think I need to... Ooh, apologies. Move the camera a bit. Or straighten it. Yeah, because the edge is right here, but I thought I had put it perfectly to show, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I finished this color. And I have a habit that I'll look through it, see, oh, I completed all the color, and then plot twist, there's one still there, and I think that happens to a lot of us. We think we completed. Apologies, I moved away from the microphone. So I actually have to change colors on the side because I have this on a wannabe easel. I think I mentioned it on Thursday. So it's taking up a large space on my desk, so I can't really keep the tray with all the diamonds really close by while I'm working on it. Oh, there we go. I'm looking for the next color, and the next color is a lovely 300. It's another light brown color. You'll see it in a moment. Makes me think of milk chocolate, but then I love milk chocolate, so maybe that's why I think of that. And there we go. See, it's a nice milk chocolate color. I have a feeling this video is going to end up like an hour. As I stated, I'm a slow painter, and I've been getting into the habit of making longer videos. which I don't know why. It just started becoming a habit. This wonderful color, there's a lot, but it's a lining. As you can see, some of the line shapes, that's this wonderful brown color. So I have to keep changing how I'm placing the diamonds. It's not all just color blocking. That's the majority of the color for the dragon, which has a lot of confetti, so I'm actually looking at it. And I had a feeling this video might end up being an hour. Because the section is not that large, but when I saw there's a lot of color changing I'm going to have to do, I had a feeling this video might take a bit. See? I can't stay quiet and just paint and y'all hear the wonderful sound. But since I said I kind of want to do this, random side quick chat, that's why I'm thinking I don't think I should just stay quiet. And I wanted to do this one, I think I might have said, just to make it more chill, just to be more relaxed. And if y'all just want to see me painting, that's fine. Or if y'all just want to hear me talk about stuff that I'm not even sure about, that's fine as well. Or the wonderful ASMR sounds. That's the idea came up with this video. The next video I'm thinking of doing, I kind of have an idea, but I'm not too sure. I just want to see if y'all, kind of like this kind of video. Instead of the more longer WIP and chat. And also I use the WIP and chats to give y'all information about what's going on with the channel. A little bit about myself, which I don't do a lot. Mostly because I just want to be talking about diamond painting all day, so that's why I like doing the longer WIP and chats, mostly to inform you all. Oh, speaking of informing y'all, so I saw, and I know I'm behind on some of the wonderful comments you have been leaving in my videos. Thank you so much for that. I do read them though, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and respond because I don't own a computer, so I would have to do it on my phone, and it's a little easier for me to misspell and kind of not type correctly on my phone. So I tried to do it on my work computer, but I just haven't had a chance because it's been busy for a bit. But I did read a wonderful comment for the video that I believe it was during my WIP and chat, that I was thinking of doing kind of a paint along. And this wonderful commenter, viewer, subscriber, I hope so, left a comment saying that in January, why don't I start an idea of, because for me, I get it, new year, you want to start taking care of things of the past. I don't know if that's true. Sounds dramatic, but I kind of like it. To work on my oldest kit. I love the idea. And I said in that video, and I'll state it again, I'm going to do a paint along. I'm not going to do, I thought of doing a monthly one, but I thought, no, that's too short. So it'll probably be an event I'll do, have it run for 2 months, and then after 2 months, switch it to something else. But I love the idea of any of y'all that want to be part of the paint along to do your oldest kit that you have in your stash. And it can be any, it's not going to be any rules or anything. I'm not going to say only licensed paintings or anything like that. Whatever you have in your stash or whatever makes you happy, go for it. I am not picky. As long as it's not anything creepy or icky. Mostly because I do want to see, the wonderful canvases y'all get to work on. And I kind of want to, be posting on the Facebook group I made. So I love the idea of the oldest kit. So thank you so much for leaving that idea. I'm going to go forward with that. So stay tuned. Probably around near the end of December, I'll bring it up again. Whoever, who any of y'all want to do a little random paint along just on the side with someone who tries really hard to stay organized. And mostly just to have fun. And mostly, myself included, I get real proud and happy when, I get to complete a painting. Or I'm working on one and I'm loving how it's coming out. Other than my channel, I want to be able to be posting up little updates for y'all for whatever I'm working on, especially during the event. Here's the plot twist though. So I actually looked, and when I saw this idea, apologies, that comment, I looked at which was my oldest canvas. My wonderful cherry tree canvas, that's a WIP, is my oldest one. I double checked. I was wondering, is it? And yeah, it's my oldest one. So I thought either I keep working on that poor WIP during, as part of the little paint along. Ooh, apologies, I went off camera. That's because I went really low. I think. Can't tell. I'm fixing the paint. Sorry about that. And I think that was the end. I think you can see my finger. Yeah, that's the end. The camera is such a weird angle. I kind of can't see. I couldn't see my finger, and I thought, I think that's the edge. So I don't know if I should work on the cherry tree one just to complete it, or start a new one. But it would be my second oldest, which I'm trying to remember what it was. I saw it and I wrote it down somewhere. No, it was three. No, it's three oldest ones because it was one order, and it's the time when I was going a little crazy and buying a whole bunch of canvases because I just love the art, as we all do when we start this wonderful craft. And it's three oldest ones. It was the cherry tree sanctuary, which I haven't unboxed for y'all. It's a square painting, but it's really, really big. And I'm trying to remember what the third... Oh, Witch's Brew. It's the one that's a wonderful cauldron on some books, and they're magic books. And it's a round canvas. I remember that one because when I saw it, I thought, oh my goodness, I think I'll wait and work on that one next year for a Halloween event. Because, yeah, it's December and I kind of don't want to work on a Halloween canvas on January. New Year and all of that. So I don't know. So now I'm thinking whether I should just work on the poor cherry tree just so I can finish a WIP. It actually was the canvas I started January of this year. Apologies, I'm trying to find where the edges. And yeah, I did keep working on it. I'm at the halfway point, but I'm still not close to finishing it. So I don't know, maybe I should do it for that little random paint along for the channel, because then I'd be able to get ahead and, get to complete it and work on it. Sorry, I just forgot to catch how many diamonds. I was really contemplating on what I was going to say. But if y'all like this idea, and I'll make note of it, just leave a comment down below if you would like to do a little paint along with your oldest kit. As I said, can be budget friendly, which I have a lot of, or licensed, or any kind of diamond painting craft. It doesn't have to be a painting. It can be coasters. It can be anything you want to work on. That's your oldest item. That's the only, I guess, well, I don't want to say rule because that sounds, I don't know, a little too official, but requirement? No, I think that sounds worse. The topic I asked for, y'all get me. I don't know how to word it. And yeah, as long as it's your oldest and you're really excited on working on it, I'd be more than happy to see it. And honestly, I honestly think it'll be fun. And yeah, 2 months. Yeah, it'll be for 2 months. So we can all take our time completing it. And if you all decide, you all want to be working on other events, go for it. I wouldn't say, only the paint along. Goodness, no, I'm not like that. And I think I might have completed already all this color. That's why I kept stopping. And yes, I did. Oh, that is really neat. You can actually start seeing the wonderful little, I guess, scales you can call it, or design on the dragon's arm. I really like how it's coming out. I'm going to switch my color real quick. I have to not mix them around because the color next to it is another brown. So I just have to make sure I'm putting it back in the right box. So what's the next color I'm going to do? I'll do the little arrows. It's in the tail. It's this wonderful little dark blue arrow. Oh, mostly so I want to see the little design on the tail too. Oh, it's another brown color. I have to be careful. There's a lot of brown too, which surprises me because the dragon, majority of it, the color for the dragon is green. So that's why I kind of find it interesting that there's a lot of brown. Well, it makes sense. It's the lining, so I guess to show more than just another, as for dark green. Every time I just stop when I pour them out, I'm just making sure there's no diamonds that are misshapen or have tabs or anything like that. This wonderful canvas, I haven't been catching a lot of trash diamonds. So, and I really love that I don't have to stop what I'm doing. So in case I see a diamond that doesn't look diamondy, doesn't have tabs and all of that. I'm just making sure where I'm placing is on camera because I probably have stated before, I chase colors. So I'll keep on just painting and I'll forget. Oops, I'm off camera and I feel bad doing that. Because y'all didn't see when I placed the diamond. You probably heard it, but you didn't see me place it. Woo, I am really excited to start that event. Paint along is the best way I can probably describe it, so that's why I keep calling it that. And I really hope you all enjoy the idea of it too, and would like to move forward doing that in January. Because next year, I apologize, I know I repeat myself a lot. The only 2 events I'm going to do is the 2 that I'm going to do starting in September, which will be Drills and Chills and then Jingle Drills for the holidays. I just really love those 2 events. I have no idea why. I completed them last year. I just had fun doing them. I don't know why. I find those events fun. So that's why I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do 2. Because last year I signed up for every event I could see. And that's how I ended up with a whole mountain of WIPs. So that's why I'm being a little bit more careful moving forward. I'm just working on 2 events, especially with canvases I really want to work on. And I actually ended up this year by purchasing a lot of Halloween fall canvases, so I already know which one I'm going to do next year. And that's because I had to really think of which ones I was going to do this year. And once I already decided, that's why I put the others aside and thought, yeah, those are the ones I'm going to work on next year. Because I already know I'm going to do the event. Same thing for Christmas canvases. I bought a lot. And we're not even near Black Friday yet, which I know some companies will start putting out more holiday canvases. So I'm going to keep an eye out on that because I've been looking for a canvas that's more, how do I word it? Like traditional Christmas? I don't want to say old-fashioned because that sounds kind of rude. It's usually, it's a painting of Santa, either carrying a sack full of toys or putting them under the Christmas tree, and it's so you always see through a window and you see the snow and everything, and the house is all decorated like Christmas, all of that. I've been looking for a canvas like that, and I know there have been several ones out there, but they just, I don't know, they haven't tempted me to purchase. So I can have, I don't know, I just love that old kind of vintage look. And I've been wanting a canvas like that. But I still haven't found the one that I want to, you know, buy and keep and make for the holidays. So that's my current hunt in paintings. While I'm looking around in other companies. Other than Diamond Art Club, because majority of my stash is Diamond Art Club. I've been looking at other paintings, I'm sorry, other companies, see what else they're offering. I love it, it's making the little shape too. Actually, give me one moment. I need to take a sip of water. There we go. Sorry about that. After I said, I'm not going to talk so much, I keep talking. As I said, majority, it's just ideas that are popping in my head and thinking of, you know, especially for next year, since we're almost near, we're in September now. That's true. I didn't think of that. This is the beginning of September. Oh my goodness, this year has just flown by real quickly. Well, for myself. So, super surprising to me. And I finished this color. Apologies, I was just looking through to make sure that I finished the color. So I'm going to change it again. This is the correct color. Because this one as well has another dark brown next to it. So I have to make sure I'm emptying it into the correct container. So I don't end up mixing any colors, especially dark colors, because I wouldn't be able to tell. Ooh, down arrow, actually, because there's a lot of it. Oh, this is a nice dark green. We'll see it in a moment. Sorry about that. Next color is 890. See? A nice dark green. I really like this color. I don't usually, a lot of my paintings don't have green, so that's why I'm really loving the green that's coming out in this one. Oops, did not pick up a diamond that time. You know what? Let me just single place it, because I keep, when I see two, I try to multi-place. Yeah, let me just single place it all. I think it'll be a little faster. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put more wax because it's not sticking too well anymore. Yeah, let me put more wax on my poor pen. Give me a moment. Actually, let me show you how I do it. So, this is the wonderful scent I'm using. I love this scent. I really hope the company is Pure Bliss Wax Co. I showed it in my WIP and chat, I believe. I'm hoping this company puts this wonderful scent again, because, oh my goodness, it's my favorite. So the way I do it is, you can see it, all of the scratches in the wax. I just kind of scrape it. So with the single placer, scrape it once. I turn the pen, scrape it again, and voila, that's it. Everyone does it differently. Myself, I picked up that habit when I first started using wax, and it works out for me. It stays for a while, and I don't have an issue. So all I really do is just make sure any that's on the side, press it in, press it a little bit on the canvas, and voila, you actually see it in the single placer. First couple times you'll place, well, myself, because I am a hard placer, and I don't think I've ever stated that. So whenever you see me placing diamonds, it looks like I'm attacking the canvas. Apologies for that. There we go. Got our wonderful pop. And yeah, sometimes they'll push the wax out because I'm placing so strongly. Yeah, I'm getting off camera and I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, I'm going to the lower section that's not on camera. So this one. Yeah, I'm starting to go down. Actually, let me fix the canvas a bit, because since the bottom has diamonds, it's making the canvas a little heavy. and it's starting to cause the canvas to drop a bit. So I'm going to mute you real quick because it's going to make a lot of noise while I'm moving it around. So give me a moment. There we go. I think I have it all on camera. And yep, that's the top section. Yeah, I didn't notice it was slowly going down until that diamond I just placed. I didn't see it showing on camera. So I caught, oh yeah, it started going down. Yeah, it's actually, the poor little canvas has gone a little heavy now because I always start my canvases from the lower right corner. So that's why the bottom of the canvas is heavy because it's pretty much all the diamonds have been placed. Oop, pressed it too hard, it pushed the wax out. So let me go back up so y'all can see it. There we go. I'm making sure it's still in focus since I moved everything. And after I put this scent for my putty, I already know which is the next scent I'm going to put out too. And I'm going to try to put out more in September because they're going to be fall scents. I am really excited to make those. I've also been thinking of the idea of making a Halloween scent. Ooh, plot twist. But I'm not too sure what kind because, you know, Halloween can be anything. So, and I wouldn't, of course, I wouldn't want to make anything too, like a gnarly scent. I guess that's the best word I could put it. So it'll be something pleasant. That's pretty much what I want to do. But I'm not too sure what would be considered Halloween scent. Of course, I could make a candy scent. And I've actually thought of that. But I'm not sure. Stay tuned for that. And I am going to do a Halloween scent. I just can't figure out what scent to do. And I'm just real excited that I'm able to make my own putties now. I still surprise myself with that. That's just me being me. Checking if there's any more of the arrows. I know in the lower section there is, but it's the section that's around. As you can see, this area, I'm not touching it because that's not where the release paper is. The release paper stopped right here. And I want to complete this section. The bottom section, I'll probably do it off camera just so it's all complete, and then I can keep on working on the painting to complete the rest of it. So I'm done with this color, and I think I'm going to work on letter Y. That's the next symbol. So let me pour everything back in the container real quick. So letter Y. So let me find, that's the symbol for this color, so that's why I keep saying that over and over. And it's over here. Ah, here we go. Ooh, it's a nice pink color. You'll see it in a moment. It's a piece of dryer sheet. And this next color is 904. And it's a nice magenta color, as you can see. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. Oh, I think they mixed up. I think it's the labels that got mixed up. So this is the oh my goodness, I confused. Okay, I know what happened. I kind of don't want to say because now I'm embarrassed. I put Y before X. It's supposed to be X before Y. Oh my goodness, no wonder I thought it was confusing because this symbol is on the skin of the dragon. So that's why I thought, wait. Why would it be pink? Pink is the chair. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing I stopped myself. Oh my god. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Oh my god. I need to go read books. I forgot my alphabet. Ah, that is so embarrassing. Sorry about that. It is color 904. It was just the label was on the wrong box. And I think when I was shifting everything. Sorry, I'm just triple confirming because now I'm paranoid. Yep, that's right. It's too funny. Oh, and I'll tell you why I said that about the labels. So as you can see, it's a nice green color. See? Now it makes sense. This poor canvas. Originally, when I had it kitted up, it was an Elizabeth Ward storage. But I needed Elizabeth Ward storage. Apologies, there's some cars passing by. For a canvas I wanted to work on that was a lot larger. And I found that for any canvases that have a lot of colors, the Elizabeth Ward boxes are, or trays, you can call them. Ooh, apologies for that. I hear the traffic. Can hold a lot of colors. So that's why I originally had to change it. So I changed this poor painting. All the diamonds got moved into one of my art dot tube storages. So I put it in there. Then I was going to work on another canvas. And I needed one of my art dot tube storages. So this painting, again, the diamonds got moved. And now they're in one of the trays with all of the small square containers. You've all probably seen them before for some of my other canvases. So this poor painting got moved 3 times, and the labels do not like getting moved a lot. So a lot of the stick on them fell off. So this color, I believe when I put the label, I think I shifted it by accident, and that's why I ended up putting it on the wrong color. Because apparently I forgot Y is after X. I actually had to sing the song in my head real quick so I make sure it's in the right order. Hey, that's a little bit embarrassing. I should just hid it from y'all and just say, oh, I accidentally grabbed the wrong tray. No. Rosie's too honest and transparent and will tell you she can't do her alphabet right. Well, in this case, since I had to keep shifting this poor canvas around, I feel so bad. And that's why I decided to keep working on this spangler. Apologies for that. Sorry about that. I do not know why some of the cars near my apartment decided it was smart to raise. Like it's really, I'm recording really late in the day because I still have that habit. And I don't know why they feel like they need a race. And I'm thinking, you know you're in the city limits, right? I keep hearing them. Sorry about that. That's why I keep painting, so it's not just, you know, nothing's happening and I just have it quiet. I really love this wax. That's if you keep hearing the popping, it's all with the wax. And with my metal single placers, I do use glue dots because it actually works on those. Goodness, they're still going. Apologies. There we go. I think they left. Sounds like it. Oh, I hope I don't jinx myself. As I stated, I'll try to edit the sound as much as I can because they were getting... The car sounds were getting louder, so that's why I kept muting it real quickly. Oh, there's more over here. I thought I was done. I love how the tail's coming out. You can see the beautiful greens. When I first started doing this painting, I actually started working on the section with the dragon. I just love how the greens are coming out. Oh, and as I was stating, this poor canvas always ended up being in the back of my closet. So I made for myself a personal goal that I am going to complete this canvas by the end of this year. Because this wonderful canvas is going to be my first Spangler. Yep, I own a lot of Spangler paintings, but I haven't completed them. So that's why I thought, yep, this is the one I'm first going to complete. Because this poor painting has been in my closet. It's actually moved to a different city and back. And I still didn't complete it. So that's why I decided, you know what, you're going to be my next goal for the end of this year. I'm going to finish you, little dragon. Because I feel bad that I just kept putting you in the back of my closet while my stash started growing some more. So yeah, stay tuned. I am going to do completion of this one, but it'll probably be later in the year. And soon I'm going to be working on my round canvases for Drills and Chills that actually started today, I think. I don't know. I think it's today. I think. Sorry, apparently with my alphabet, I can't remember dates either. And yeah, I'm still going to be working on this one on the side because I really don't want to, again, just put it in the back with the rest of my other whips. But this one is, I don't know, there's just something special about this one because it always kept popping in my mind whenever I kept thinking, what whip should I work on? This is the first one that would always pop in my head. And I've already seen completions of this beautiful canvas. So I think that's why I keep wanting to work on it and finish it. Because I already seen it. And I already know where in my house I'm going to put it. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to finish this one as quickly as I can. And I am a lot faster with round paintings than squares. Which led me to the idea that even though I am currently working on square paintings, y'all, I really love rounds more. And not just because I'm faster, it's just a lot of the round canvases that have been coming out, especially for diamonddartclub, have just been so beautiful. And when I see it's a round, it just makes me so happy because I know it's a canvas I can work on quickly and complete it quickly. And I don't know. And one good example was yesterday's new releases that if y'all do, if a lot of y'all purchase diamonddartclub canvases, their new releases they come out every Saturday. The Margaret Morales that came out, oh my goodness, that one sold out so fast. But fortunately, I was able to pick up a copy. So, waiting. And it actually got shipped out the same day. So now I'm waiting for it. It should be in the next couple days. I love that canvas. And it's round. It has butterflies. And the color palette is pastel. It's all part of Rosy's world. So, of course, I had to pick it up. And I had to be so fast. Because it wasn't even 2 or 3 minutes. Boom. That canvas was sold out. It was, and it's usually like that for new releases, but when it's big favorite ones, yeah, you have to be lightning quick to buy it. I was just so happy to pick it up. And honestly, that canvas, I actually want to just open it, unbox it, show it to y'all, and just start working on it. But I already have canvases ready to go, so this one's gonna go in my stash as well. And it's such a beautiful canvas. And I know I can complete it real quick. I just sit down and, oh, it's so pretty. That canvas though has 83 colors, I believe. So it's a lot of different colors. But it's so pretty. And I think, I know I'll have so much fun when I work on that canvas. I believe oh, no, there's some hidden right here. I always miss some little spots. Even when I'm paying attention, I still miss it. But yeah, that's the last canvas I'm going to buy for a while, because I need to complete more than buy more. Oh, but there's so many pretty paintings, y'all. It's really hard. And I think that's pretty much a diamond painter issue we all have. They're just so pretty, but we just do not have time. Unless they're rounds, then I think I have a chance. Ooh, sorry. Some of these diamonds do not want to get out of the tray. And there we go. The next color I'm going to work on. Didn't I just do this color? Oh my goodness, I keep missing them. Oh, that's the lower section again. You know what? Let me... Oh. So I stopped chasing colors and I stopped confusing myself. I'm going to put... just right here. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can keep this release paper here, so I can see the edge and I stop following the color. And next time when I do this, I'm going to make sure to complete the whole section, so I'm not trying to figure out where the section is. And the next color I'm going to do is the little Lego piece. That's what I call the symbol. I'll show you that in a moment. Let me just pull up. I have the pour diamonds in 2 trays because this wonderful canvas is 50 colors. So yeah, I had to put it in 2 trays. Oh, what I mean by trays are these. This is where I have my diamonds. These trays with the small squares. That's what I mean whenever I say tray. And yeah, it was just, I had to put them in 2. So that's why I have to keep switching the trays out whenever I have to switch colors. And oh, this is another dark green. This wonderful color is $8.95. It's another dark green. And let me look at the time. Oh my goodness, we're about to hit 55 minutes. And I just dropped the release paper. Since there's a lot of diamonds there, that's why it's not sticking. So, I don't know if I can get a magnet somewhere. Oh, I have a little one here. Now lifting it under the canvas is going to be a little more difficult. Now let me see if I can. You know what? Oops, I just dropped my poor magnet. I'll find it in a moment. I don't want to keep taking the time. Just put it there for now. And let's keep on painting. I just have to remember, don't chase the color. Oh my goodness. And I knew this video was going to be like this. So, yeah, it's the little symbol. I call it a Tetris piece because it looks like one to me. It's kind of a little square that has, a rectangle that has a little bar on popping out of it. It looks like a Tetris piece. That's why I call it that. So yeah, especially this painting. This painting, since I've been working on it already for a couple of days to get ahead, it's making me realize more and more I love doing rounds more. I don't know, I think there's something with the placement that just feels fun to me. Especially whichever canvas I'm working on. Again, I'm going to try not to chase colors again. Oh, just in case you're not familiar with the term, chasing colors is pretty much what it sounds like. If you're working, for example, how I keep working on this dark green, I would just keep following everywhere else this wonderful green is until I get to the point where it's not there anymore. And that, when I first started diamond painting, I was super guilty of that. That I decide, okay, I'm just going to work on this section. And I kept placing, keep moving along, and I just kept following the color, going to different sections away from the section I decided to work on. And I started falling behind on trying to complete canvases and all of that. Fortunately, I did stop that habit, but every now and then I forget. So that's why the term chasing colors means. And I actually learned that term from another diamond painter I watched. She kept saying it. I kept wondering, what does that mean? Till she kind of explained it. And I thought, oh yeah, I do that a lot. And actually some people prefer painting that way. That they'll get one color and put them, you know, place all of that color on the canvas and then move on to the next one. I am not that brave. And I know myself, I'm going to confuse myself and start putting the colors in incorrect spots. So that's why I don't do that. I thought of it, but no, I know myself. I'll get confused, and it's happened to me before. I'll get confused with the symbols and I accidentally start putting it on the wrong color. And taking them off and all of that, yeah, that's not fun. So, yeah, I completed that color. I think I might finish the dragon parts first before I start working on the little chair section. So I need this symbol. Yeah, kind of looks like a lollipop. That's the best way I can think of it. It has a dot on top and a line diagonally, and it reminds me of a lollipop. I don't know why I call it that. Just changing the color real quick. Now I'm trying to see if it's in the second tray. I believe it is. Give me a moment. Oh, yes it is. I have to switch trays again. Where are you, lollipop? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's another pretty green. Well, of course, it's going to be on the dragon. So let me just pour it in the tray real quick. And this wonderful color is 905. As you see the symbol, it looks like a lollipop. That's why I call it that. I don't know why, it makes me think of that. So, let me get this on the tray correctly. See? It's a nice light green. I like it. Ooh, it's everywhere. Kind of didn't notice that. Oh, that got stuck on the side. So far, I am really loving how this putty came out. And I've been tweaking on the recipe for my putty, because I'm always trying to update or trying to make corrections or find different ways, you know, to make the putty so it works just as nicely as I compare it to myself. That if I really love how the putty's working, I assume everyone else will. And since I am such a hard placer, that's why I do test it a lot, because I want to make sure, because I know there are a lot of other painters that are hard placer, apologies, like myself. That's why I want to make sure that the putty delivers when you're placing the diamonds. But right now I'm single placing. When I get to my putty, you'll see it. And yeah, that's always make sure. Oh, yep, that's another green part. I don't know why, I thought it was a different color. And I lost it. Ah, there we go. Actually, this should still be on camera. Oh, yes it is. And I lost it. Oh, here we go. Since there's so much of the symbol kind of sprinkled everywhere, that's why I keep forgetting what spot I just stopped at. I have to keep an eye on it really carefully. So this is the edge. I'm just lining these because then I know, oh, okay, that's, don't keep following. This is where I'm going to stop while I'm placing this color down. And I knew this video was going to be way longer than my whip and chat. And I stated, oh, I'm going to make it a quick, yeah, it's, for me, they're never quick videos. Apologies for that. I say it and they're not. That's why I don't do my 10-minute whip and chats because they don't end up being 10 minutes. Unless I make I do this video again, but I make the section smaller. Probably half the size of this area I'm working on. So the video wouldn't be so long. Unless y'all prefer it this length. As I stated, you know, some people just love listening the sound of the diamonds placed, or they actually want to see how the painting's coming together. I remember where I was placing the diamonds. There we go. Oh my goodness, I love how the little tail's coming out. Apologies if you hear the thumping. It's my wonderful neighbors. Remember I said I can't really make ASMR videos here in my apartment. There's always a sound coming from somewhere, so might as well try with the chat. Sorry, I thought I had a diamond in my hand. I felt something stuck, and no, it was something else. No, maybe I should consider these as my whip and chat. They are longer, but as I said, I really wanted to make these without having, ooh, that sounds rude, apologies for that. Without having, again, I'm going to say it. Why do I keep saying it like that? Without feeling, there you go, that I have to, you know, give a whole bunch of information to y'all. I just wanted more chill. And, you know, I just chat with y'all while I'm painting. I wanted more relaxed. Still thinking about doing lives, but it's just, for myself, it's a time thing, and mostly when I can catch time of day that's not loud and it's a little bit more quiet, and I have an idea of how to do, because I've done lives on my TikTok a long time ago when I first started making a TikTok. So I've done lives before, so it's not that I'm nervous, you know, people asking me questions or anything. It's just, I'd feel bad trying to do a live, and I have so much noise going around. I wouldn't want to be distracting. And I like the idea of, you know, y'all just commenting or just asking questions or anything. Of course, if I do a live, and I did it when I did my TikTok one, all I ask is nobody ask personal questions. That's the only thing I asked when I was doing the lives, because I'm not comfortable at answering questions like that. So that's, I don't talk a lot about myself, and even with my whip and chats too. That's just my thing, but to each their own. But anything with diamond painting and all that, I wouldn't have any issues answering. And I'm always learning. As I've stated, this is my second year diamond painting. So if there's something I'm not familiar with and I'm asked, I'll look into it. Mostly because I get to learn something new. Because honestly, I feel like this craft is always changing. You know, one thing we love using, the next day it's something new that, you know, somebody found or somebody updated. And I like that. I like that the craft's always trying to, you know, do better, I guess. That's the wording I can think of. Oops, that one fell off. I didn't notice that. But I'm always going to use putty. I'm not going to go away from that. Because I made a lot of it. So, and I know there's been a... I'm trying to see, where did I see it? That there's another item people have been using to place in their in their single placers instead of glue dots. I forgot what it was. I just saw somebody mention it in one of the groups I'm in, and I thought that looks really odd. But to each their own. I mean, if that's your preferred item to use, go for it. Especially if, you know, you enjoy using it while you're painting. I can't remember what it was. It looked something like silicone wax or something. I forgot what it was. And I thought, huh, that is so smart that somebody, you know, came up with that. That they're curious one day and they thought, you know what, I think this will work. And they tested it and voila, it works. I like the idea of that. But as I said, I love my wax. And I own a lot of it, so I really want to use it. Mostly because I already paid for it, so... That sounds so bad wording it that way, but you all understand. I wouldn't want to just leave it there and never get used. You know, it's meant for making your wonderful paintings. And that's what I want to do. And that's what the wax feels like too. Oh my goodness, there's more of this color than I thought. I thought it was a little bit smaller. But oh my goodness, I love how the dragon's coming out. And I probably said it before. And oh, again, apologize. I say that a lot, so sorry about that. But I love Randall Spangler's because I love the way his art is with the backgrounds, the environment, and all of that. I'm not big on the draglings. It's not that I don't like them. It's just when I see a Spangler, I always look, ooh, what did he put for the background, or what's the environment he's doing? It's just, the art is so pretty. If you kind of don't, you know, if you don't really focus on the draglings and just see the surroundings, oh my goodness, the art is just gorgeous. That's why I own a lot of the Spangler houses. There are 4 seasons for the Spangler houses. They're the really large paintings that diamondartclub sells. I'm just missing 1 season. I'm missing summer. And I saw it was in stock, but I gotta wait to purchase it because they are a little pricier because they are large, really large canvases. So I get why they're a little pricier. Funny thing is, I actually just like collecting them because I still haven't completed one of those. Those houses, apologies, are really, really big. So I'm thinking one of those will end up being like a year-long project. They're really big and they're all squares. So they will take me a bit to complete. They're so, so pretty. And I really want to complete one so I can have them on my wall. I think I finished this color. Oh, nope, there's one hiding over there. So that's why I really want to complete a Spangler, because I own a lot of them. And I really want to have one on my wall, because I just really love the art. But I am loving how this dragon's coming out. I love the color. So that's why I really want to have this painting completed. It's just super, super pretty, and I actually am loving the green color. Apologies, I'm switching color. Whoop, that doesn't want to come out. There was one that really didn't want to get out of the tray. So, oh, the up arrow, which I think I saw it right now. Oh, there it is. It's a nice light green. And the wonderful color is 907. Oh, it's super pretty. There we go. Actually, whoops, and I dropped one. I just felt it. Before I continue, let me take a sip of my water real quick. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, I just noticed we're over an hour. So, I was thinking to myself while I was drinking my water that I'm going to try doing one of these videos again next Sunday. But I'm going to make the section I complete smaller. I'm going to make it half the size that I did today. So it's going to be half the size of the release paper I took off today. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep working on this painting during the week. Because I really want to get ahead. Because I already completed the bottom row. So I'm already, this is probably halfway or a little bit halfway point of the painting. So I'm going to keep working so I can get ahead on it. So next Sunday when I do this type of video again, because I'm hoping that, you know, you kind of like this type, I'm going to make the section smaller so the video won't be so long. And it'll be this painting as well. So we can all see it coming together, especially for some of y'all wonderful viewers. Thank you so much for that. That saw me when I first started this painting. And I really want you all to see it. See it all the way through. And see it completed. Because I feel so bad that I've taken so long completing this painting. And I know I have a lot of paintings that I worked on that I still haven't done completions. Apologies. But like I said, it's a time thing. So, ooh, sorry. Not that I don't like the paintings. It's just I haven't decided on which one to work on. You know, that you're working on one means you're not working on another. And Rosy with her 40 million WIPs. That's I think of, okay, so which one do I really want to work on? And this wonderful painting, it always calls me every time I think about it. So that's why I decided I'm going to do this. And that's why I decided to do it. My goal for the year to complete it. Because, oh my goodness, this poor spangler. Oh, there's more on top. I always miss a section when I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm gonna make it a smaller section. And I knew this video was gonna be over an hour. So to anyone who's still watching, thank you so much. It is a longer video. Apologize that if it seems all over the place, but I kind of wanted that. And I said it to my whipping chats. I brainstorm a lot whenever I'm doing whipping chats. I'm always thinking of, maybe I should do this instead. And I mentioned it to y'all. Because y'all, I do want to know y'all's opinions, especially whenever I come up with ideas. Any kind of new video I want to do. Oh, nope, there's two hidden here. I always miss some that are like hidden within the rest of the sections. So now I'm thinking, what should I call this video? Originally, I was going to call it just a mini chat and whip, but it's not really mini, is it? I'll think of a clever title for it. I do not want to call it whip and chat because that's what I'm calling my Thursday ones, so I don't want to confuse anyone. Apologies, I'm looking at the next color. Oh, there's some small. I miss C, and I thought I did that somewhere. So let me put these back in the tray real quick. There we go. And whoops. Ooh, almost dropped my tray there and I'd be in trouble. Oh, here it is. So this is the next color. I think I was working on this color before, but I missed some of them. This wonderful color is 3371. It's really, really nice dark brown. Yeah, I did work on this color earlier. I always miss some, always. So that's why I'm getting them again. The last color I'm going to work on, these little random spots are ABs. So I'm going to work on those at the end because I usually do that. Mostly because we all know how lovingly difficult ABs are. I love ABs. I really do. I love the shine and everything whenever you put them on the painting. But placing them is another story. And I actually been testing also with my putty on using ABs on them. It actually, with this one specifically, I tested it. It actually works pretty well. Surprised me when I was testing it because I thought my putty wouldn't be able to pick up an AB, and it worked pretty well when I was testing. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna get to that color. I'm trying to place it a little faster because, as I said, the video's an hour and I feel bad. And I think I already placed all of those. I always find one randomly. Okay, I'm gonna work on number 5 because there are not that many. Number 5 is the symbol, so that's why I said that. There it is. Yeah, this canvas, some of the numbers, they're not in order. So for number 5, the symbol's number 5, but based off of the legend, apologies, it's number 9. See how confusing it is? That's why whenever they do that, I have to be careful, making sure I'm getting the symbol and not the number it is on the legend. But these wonderful diamonds, I already had separated them by symbols, so I made sure when I put them in the tray, they were by symbol as well. So that's the line. Yep. Yeah, now it's going to be real quick because it's still pieces of confetti that I have to put in so I can finish this little section. I don't know why I took so much out of that color. So the next color is, the letter R. There's only 3 of them. So allows me to show you why I love these little trays so much. So for this symbol, it is color 3026, this wonderful brown color. I love these trays because you can spearfish, which I learned a term as well. You can just put the pen in, as you can see, you can pick up a color. Instead of pouring all of the diamonds in the tray, but it helps if you don't pick up more than one. That happens to me sometimes. And there you go, I got another one. And whoop. It's a little easier when I'm not holding it in my hand. Oh, there we go. And voila. There you go. So you didn't have to pour them in the tray. You can just spearfish them. That's what I've heard the term called. And wouldn't have to pour everything back out. I really love the idea. That's why I love these little trays so much. That's why I do that. So the next symbol, forgot where it was. Oh, here it is. It's the little radioactive symbol. Yeah, because it looks like it, so you can see. And the wonderful color is 301. It's a nice little soft brown. It's not that many. I believe it's around 4 of them, so I don't have to pour them out. I could just grab them from the tray. And it's a little hard doing it under the camera, so I'm going to do it off camera. Apologies for that. But you get to see me put the diamond. Oh, there you go. Sometimes they like fighting you. I think that was the only section I needed. This is the line. See, I always miss one. That's one of the Tetris pieces. So let me find. Yeah, now it's just random confetti. So I have to find all the little sections that I was missing. Oh, the little Tetris piece one is right here. So here's the tray under that one. So let me just grab it real quick. And it goes right here. And you know what? I might as well just put those. It's not part of the release paper section, but they're right there. I'm going to make it easier for myself. And yeah, after the recording, I'm going to finish the little section at the bottom. Mostly I wanted to finish this part. As I said, I wanted to complete a section so y'all can actually see it. Apologies, complete it. Because I never have the chance to do that. So I thought, let me do it this way. So the next section, oh yeah, I forgot. I missed 2 of the little lollipop sections. And that color, again, is 905. It's another green. And I just caught it right now, and I'll tell you what I mean in a minute. Because sometimes they do not want to come with me. I forgot about the pink section. I just kept focusing on the tail on the green because I wanted to finish it. So I'll pull out the little green, apologies, pink diamonds in a minute. I just need to fix these because they're really crooked and they're annoying me. So, oh, this color is 977. It's the little music rest symbols. That's what I call it. It's this symbol here. I saw one missing and I just caught it. So this wonderful symbol is the pill. It looks like a pill to me, so that's why I call it that. That one I will have to pour in a tray because there's a lot of them that I didn't place. So let me get the little pills section. Here it is. This wonderful color is 915. And you'll see in a moment why I call it a tray. I'm sorry, I call it a pill symbol. So y'all can see it's a little pill. To me, that's what it looks like. So that's why I call it that. It's a really, really beautiful pink. It's a nice dark magenta, and I love this color. When I first started placing it for this painting, I fell in love. And blue is my favorite color, but this magenta is just so pretty. So I like it a lot. Yep, I'm trying to place faster. Oh yeah, I just caught it right now while I'm placing these diamonds. I'm using a new glove. As you can see, I have carpal tunnel. And the other gloves I've been using, yeah, with how much I've been painting a lot, they're not. Only when I'm doing long, hours, you can call it, of painting, that they weren't really helping too well, and my wrist started hurting. So I have some of these. I had these older, more sturdier gloves for my wrists, and these I used to use a lot whenever I was typing for one of my jobs. I kind of forgot where I put them till I found them in my old laptop case, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is perfect when I diamond paint, because since I'm always painting for a lot of hours. And ever since I made this little easel for my paintings, I've actually been painting a lot faster, and my wrists don't hurt as much either. I don't know why. Considering it's at an angle, I would think my wrist would be hurting more. No. And mostly because I can lay my arm on it, and I think that's why it's not hurting as much. So I do recommend, if y'all can, make a little easel. It makes a difference, and especially if you have, carpal tunnel and all that. It really does help a lot. I got it from years and years of typing, so... That's why so I have that now. But it ain't gonna stop me from diamond painting, because I own a lot of them. So I think I already finished placing all the pink. There we go, voila. Ooh, that is so pretty. I just need that little 2-dot symbol. And that's actually on the second tray, so give me a moment. Whoops. Almost dropped that, but y'all didn't see it. I don't think it's that many. I think I can just get them from the tray. I don't think I have to pour them out. This wonderful color, it's another dark pink. It's 917. See, 2 dots? So I think I can just grab them from the tray instead of pouring them out, because it's not that many. If I can grab them. There we go. Time is it? Oh my goodness, I did not want this to be an 1.5-hour video. But this is the first time I've ever done one of these videos, so lesson learned. I'm making notes. I'm making notes in my head for when I do it next Sunday. I am going to make the section smaller, and I'm going to have a little bit more organized. So when I'm placing diamonds and all of that, it's a little bit faster. Because I just have all of my trays here on the side, but I'm going to try to see if I can get them a little closer to save a little time instead of reaching around, well, not around, apologies, from a distance to get the diamonds. Because that's what's taking me a bit. And I think that's why my video is so long. And longer videos do give me an issue whenever I'm uploading them to YouTube. So that's why I try really hard not to make them that long. So yay, moment of truth. It's time for ABs. But I'm missing number 5. Oh my goodness, as I said, I always miss one. And, oh, here it is. It's just one color. It's just one of them. And now I lost it. Where'd it go? Then it's AB time. Oh, there we go. I got one. I'm going to ignore you. Why? I'll take care of you in a bit. I just want to place the ABs. So this one for AB, it's a beautiful green. And the color is 134. This one I will have to pour in the tray. I'll pour in the tray. Ooh, apologies. I was making sure they all don't get away from me. Sometimes the ABs, they do stick together, as you can see. I'm tapping them on the tray. Really beautiful green. Oh, I don't think I said it. This color is 134, and it's an AB. So the wonderful wax does pick it up with no issue, as you all see. Which I love when the first time I was using it for ABs. Because I had been using old wax with a single placer and a multi-placer that I have on the side. But I thought, yeah, I don't remember if I ever used it with the wax. Yeah, it doesn't remove the wax or anything. It actually stays in the single placer. Now my putty, I did test it with another one. I don't think I've tested it with this one. Oh, there we go. It does pick it up. This little slowly, because with ABs, as some of y'all know, a little trickier to pick up. But I really love how the wax picks it up with no issue. And the wax stays in the pen. Big fan of that. Sorry, I'm really paying attention. Just to make sure I'm picking them up. And placing them correctly. And that's why, as I stated, I try to complete large sections first before I start going with ABs. Because it's a lot easier, because everything's already sectioned off and I know what's missing is just ABs. And I don't have to worry I'm placing it in the correct space. And I'm putting a wonderful little AB. Apologies if my voice sounds really tired. And I stated I wasn't going to talk a lot. No, I ended up talking a lot. Mostly because there were just few updates I wanted to let you all know. Specifically about this video. So, don't worry, I'm not going to make it do an hour and a half again. Lesson learned. Lesson learned, but that's how we move ahead. Sound a little cheesy, but it's kind of true. Oh my goodness, there's more ABs than I thought. Because I only kept seeing the section on the left, and now I'm working on the right side. It's a lot more. Oh my goodness, I love how the putty's picking it up. As I said, I don't usually test ABs with my putty. I'm real happy it's doing that. And I'm checking. Because I've seen some putties remove the top layer, the really pretty, effect on AB diamonds. No, my putty isn't doing that. Oh. Every time I talk about it, I feel like I'm promoting it. Apologies for that. But I am testing it, so that's why I really wanted to see how it was going to handle the ABs. But now y'all can see it actually works, so that's a good thing. And I actually do love using my putties because, well, I love my putties, but also so y'all can see how they work. And I don't mind testing it, especially testing, you know, live in front of y'all. If I see that it's messing up, then it gives me a chance to tweak my notes and the recipe for the putty. So the next batch I do, I know how to fix the issue that I'm thinking of. The putty, I'm sorry, the AB thing is surprising me because I did not expect that. Oh, I'm really liking how it's working. I'm just using the putty because I want to see how long it'll keep going until it decides, you know what, we're done with ABs. Oh, apologies, I keep hitting the keychains that are on my phone. Yeah, I think I put one crook in. Yep. Oh, that was it. Oh my goodness, that worked really quickly. I'm going to have to make note of that, especially with this putty batch that I made. Oh no, they always surprise me. There's 3 of them that I missed. I'm so excited. Oh, I finished. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to make notes on how I did these. So my next batches of scents, I'll make sure they're following this. Because putty, as I know, it's something when whenever we're working on them. I'm sorry, with them. There we go. I just have to put the one symbol, the poor Y, that's all by itself. If it's gonna bug me. I hate missing them. And this is a wonderful color that I almost put the wrong one, so. Oh, there's a square one in it. I just saw it right now, but I'm not gonna pull it out. Take care of it. Later off camera while I'm getting the one last diamond. Yay! Completed it. Oh my goodness, I haven't done that before. So ignore this. So I'm gonna complete this section off screen. Let me turn off the light. Let me see if I can get it brighter a bit. Let me get the ring light, and there we go. Oh my goodness, so this whole section is what we worked on today. You can see it's its little arm, and this arm is holding, oh, it's holding the edge of the cup. This is his little, I want to say paw, but I don't know if it's paw, his little hand. This is his wonderful tail. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. There you go. You can see this is his tail and this is his arm. This is the section I kept trying to hide from y'all. I'll finish it off screen and I'll make sure, I'm going to try really hard to put, ooh, apologies, I almost dropped my microphone. Put this wonderful completion with the section I haven't finished, but the actual part with the release paper, oh my goodness, we all finished it together. Ah, it came out so pretty. As I said, I've been loving the greens on the dragon. I really like that. And as I said, next Sunday, I'm going to try this video idea again. But I am, and I'll show you, the release paper, I'm going to do it in half. Like this size. So the video can go a little faster. I'm going to try to complete half of the release paper side. And the other half, I'll leave it so when we record, and we can all do it together. I want to see the time difference, and mostly we don't end up with a video that's 1.5 hours. Which I'm going to stop talking now because I do not want to make a 2-hour video. And everything I used today and the painting as well, I'll put in the description below. If a nice, wonderful dragon making tea is your cup of tea as well. Yeah, I had to say it. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you could do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do. I don't even know if I can ask for an emoji, but I'm gonna ask. I think there's a dragon emoji. If not, a little teacup emoji would make me so happy. Oh, and also, I do ask if you are loving these wonderful videos I've been putting out, if you can just leave me a like. It really helps out, really does help out the channel. And in this situation, it does let me know that you wonderfully finished watching this video. But I do apologize how long it ended up. I'll do better next time. And again, thank you for your time and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.